Special circumstances in the FAFSA. This FAFSA tip could get you thousands more dollars in financial aid. Hey everyone, I'm Tina Steele, the FAFSA Guru. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for all things financial aid. When you fill out a FAFSA form, it doesn't always accurately represent your current financial situation. That is why most colleges have in place what's called a special circumstance policy. If any of these things apply to you, you can report this information directly to the college financial aid office. They can then recalculate your FAFSA information using this new information, which could mean more financial aid in your pocket. Now, you don't report these special circumstances directly through the government or through the FAFSA. This is where a lot of families make the mistake of assuming that this is how you do it. What you're actually going to do is navigate to the college's website, type in reporting special circumstances into the search bar. Every college will have an actual form that you can fill out, and then it will list off a number of different circumstances that they will take into consideration. These circumstances typically include reduced income. So when you filled out the 25-26 FAFSA, it was based on 23 income. Let's say your 24 income or 25 income is going to be a lot less than that. That would be considered a special circumstance. If your 23 income, the income that you used to report on the FAFSA form, was inflated due to a one-time source of income, such as a capital gain or a retirement distribution or something like that, that you only received one time, they will also consider this a special circumstance. If you have significant out-of-pocket medical or dental expenses in your family, even health insurance premiums, this is something they will also take into consideration. If you pay for elder care expenses, you have aging parents and that's requiring some out-of-pocket costs for you, a lot of colleges will consider that too. Some colleges will even take into consideration private K-12 education expenses that you're paying for any other children in the household. If you had any significant house repairs that needed doing, such as roof or replacing windows, things that were not just cosmetic related, some colleges will even consider that. Additionally, if you divorced or separated since you filled out the FAFSA form, this would also be considered a special circumstance. Or if you lost a spouse, or if you're a dependent student and one of your parents passed away since you filled out the FAFSA form, they would also take this into consideration as a special circumstance. And then lastly, if you have multiple children in college, there are a number of colleges that are taking this into consideration as a special circumstance, since the government recently did away with the benefit for families who have more than one child in college at a time. So what you want to do is navigate to the college financial aid website, look up their special circumstances policy, fill out that actual form. They're going to ask you to draft a letter to kind of document what these special circumstances are. Then you're going to submit it directly to the college financial aid office. They can then use that information and put it into the FAFSA and kind of recalculate that student aid index number. And a lot of times what will happen is it will reduce that number significantly, which can mean thousands more dollars in financial aid for you or for your student. A lot of families are not aware that they can do this. They just assume that their information that's provided on the FAFSA form is what they have to submit. If you find you need help with this process, you can book a consultation with me directly through my website, thefafsaguru.com. I offer consultations that range anywhere from 20 minutes all the way up to a 2-hour package. I hate to see you miss out on financial aid because you're not aware of this policy that every college has in place. I hope you found this video helpful. Thanks so much for watching. And to learn more about the programs and services I provide, you can visit my website, thefafsaguru.com.